I'm Haley Chi. I'm in ninth grade and I go to La Cañada High School, which is in La Cañada. So, our hypothesis was fairly simple, which was that we hypothesized that as the distance from a source of air pollution increases, air pollution will decrease. This was because our project was mainly a base point for future experiments. So, our procedure um, first, we programmed a Raspberry Pi with two different programs. One that was automated to take measurements from a sensor that we also had to that measures the amount of PM 2.5 and PM 10 particles in the air. And so we wrote two different programs, and one was completely automated and one was manual, just so we can make sure that it worked. Then we went to our school, which was really close to a freeway, and started at the point closest to the freeway and took measurements, progressively getting farther from the freeway by the same amounts over time. And then we analyzed our data.
Hi, my name is Elise Huang. So through our experiment, we were actually able to prove that our hypothesis is true. In fact, when you look at our results, you can see that the closer that we are to the freeway, in fact, the higher the amount of PM 2.5 and PM 10 there is inside within the air. And then as you move farther and farther away, as you can see in this graph, so when we were around 100 meters away from the freeway, there was the least amount of pollution. But then we also see a little bit of a spike of pollution towards the end. And we believe that this is because of there was a little parking lot next to where we were testing, and as we move farther away from the freeway, we were also starting to move closer to that parking lot over here. You can see. So yeah, so through this project, we learned a lot more about the Raspberry Pi, and we learned how to code it. As you can see right here, this is the Raspberry Pi, and this is the air monitor that we made, and it's currently logging data right now. We learned more about the Raspberry Pi, we learned more about air quality, and this helped us, again, to prove our hypothesis. So now we know for sure that the farther that we are away from a source of pollution, the less particulate matter, and in fact, the less pollution there is in the air. And in the future, when we possibly build on this experiment, we would like to test this out by use this air monitor again that we built in a car, so that way we could see how quickly air circulates within a car and how well air vents work, and possibly maybe with a mask so we can see how well masks work. Thank you.